But yeah.
I didn't notice about Andrew before is the absolute hourglass figure he's
Oh
got there.
yeah, no, that's true.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that
I'll tell you what's
that
annoying.
is a
He's
slutty
like,
childbearing waist that Andrew has.
oh, Jesus Christ, never say that again.
Okay. God, where do I even begin?
I've been asking myself that question for many years.
Well, once upon a time the Earth was made, but we can skip the bulk of that.
In the beginning, the universe was created.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, Good Omens is ending in a film, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we not talk about that?
Completely fair. I just thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah, well, but by the sounds of things, it's going to end up as a disappointing state of affairs for more
I hope
reasons than
not.
one. But there we go.
Mm-hmm. I'll give my thought on it. The one person I think who can write it and finish it is Chuck Tingle, and if any execs at Amazon are listening, let Chuck Tingle finish it.
That's fair.
Because I've been reading Bury Your Gaze, his new book, and it's very good. Personally, I think I prefer Camp Damascus at this point, but both are very solid books.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's shockingly good at serious stuff when you let him do it. Yeah.
I kind of like that in a person. They sort of find the niche which they become accustomed to, and then out of nowhere they try the hand at something completely different, and are absolutely amazing at that as well. It's like do you remember the local goth nightclub we used to frequent, James?
I do.
Yes. There was
A
always
lovely little club.
There was always that guy who turned up dressed in drag, and not just
Corset Man.
Yes,
yeah.
corset man, and not just like dresses, like full on PVC fetish gear.
Yep.
Well, I remember one Halloween.
Burned into my brain as a 17-year-old.
Yes, exactly.
Horrifying stuff.
I remember one Halloween event that they did where everybody used to get dressed up. This guy turned up immaculately dressed in a full suit
Yes.
and looked absolutely amazing.
I remember he'd always, yeah. Oh, I hope he's doing okay, wherever he is.
I hope so, yeah.
So, I went to America for about a week.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
Since we last recorded.
I forgot you did that. I do.
Wow, okay. You're not getting your present then. Fuck you.
I do apologise.
Grace, you want the elaborate model aircraft I bought, Nick?
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, go on then.
You haven't bought me a model aircraft.
We'll see. Yeah, went to America for a few days. Watched all the TV that I said I'd watched legally over the past few years in that week. So if it ever comes up when someone says, "Oh, hey, how did you watch Our Flag Means Death?" I can say, it was on my trip to America.
Ah, yes. Yeah, similar to... No, actually, you actually went to America. Oh, no, actually, I went to America.
Yeah, we've both actually been to America
been
now.
to America,
yes.
Yeah.
Only I have actually been to America. They weren't kidding about the portion sizes.
Okay. Huge.
I'll do like a quick run through of the review of America. Highlight the story. Shout out to Dylan wherever you are, because he bought me a drink at a bar because I was the first Scotsman that he met.
I'm not Scottish.
I'm not even. I spent a bit of time in Dundee, but I don't sound Scottish at all.
I'm sorry, Dylan. It was all a lie.
But he bought me a drink for it, and I started doing a Scottish accent as we went on, and just so that he felt he got his money's worth, I guess.
So hang on, you didn't even try to correct him. It was like, no, I'm from East Yorkshire.
Yeah, I figured I'd roll with it, yeah.
It's like, yep, fuck it, I'm going to roll with it. I'm never going to see this person again.
Exactly. Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not be Scottish? Yeah. So, got a free drink out of that. Cheers, Dylan, wherever you are. God, what else happened?
You went to a very good museum.
Yes.
I went to two very good museums.
Yes.
There's actually like 4 Smithsonians. I went to 2 of them. The Natural Science, or Natural History, whatever it's called, and the Air and Space Museum, where I got to see the original filming model of the USS Enterprise. and that
And,
was
and some moon landing stuff, I guess.
yeah, and you know, just Neil's old stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil's old stuff, fucking Wilbur and
Neil-
Orville's old stuff as well,
Well, they're not using it
which,
anymore.
which
Yeah.
you're not going to talk about, I'm sure.
It was pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah, the original, the first plane, it was just there for you to go look at.
Yeah, to be
And
fair,
it's been restored, but it's still like the first plane.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not get Ship of Theseus about it, but
To be fair, that is pretty cool, and if I ever make it over to the US, I would like to go see that.
you should absolutely do it. DC's lovely. Fallout 3 did actually faithfully recreate that subway system. It really does look like that, only
Oh.
slightly better maintained.
Yeah, I'd like to go see that as well. Mm-hmm. As a public
well worth it.
transportation enthusiast,
I thought you might.
yes.
God, what else? Everyone told me about two different places. So I was in Philadelphia for the most of it, and everyone going there was telling me about these two main cheesesteak places. Philadelphia is known for its cheesesteak.
So
And-
I need to ask, what is a cheesesteak?
Okay. Before I answer that, what do you think a cheesesteak is? Because I was wrong before I googled it, and everyone I've asked has been wrong before they googled it.
I mean,
So,
yeah,
to my mind, I think it's minced meat, and they've essentially put cheese in it and cooked it. So when you cut it, it's like a Kiev, and you get like cheese coming out.
Interesting.
oh, okay, I see. I always thought that it was they'd somehow sort of like butterfly a steak and get cheese in the middle of it. Or
You are both wrong.
okay,
A cheesesteak is some beef. It's cut up into tiny, tiny bits. It's put into like a long Subway sandwich baguette. Then you put cheese on it.
It's a steak doner kebab.
Yeah.
yeah, it's steak and cheese.
Yeah.
Literally steak and wow, okay.
I'll find you a picture if you like.
I mean, to be fair, it does still sound appealing as fuck. So
Oh, it was nice.
yeah,
But yeah, I was told to go to two places. There was D'Angelo's and there was another one. I forget the name. In the end, we went to a Wawa's, which is Greg's tier, I'm gonna say. We don't really have an equivalent. Imagine a Sainsbury's, but with a really good deli section.
right, okay.
That's kind of what a Wawa's is.
Ooh,
And yeah, that's a cheesesteak.
oh god, I'm
Put the
starving.
photo in. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I'm starving.
And then we just went to like a little place in a it's sort of an indoor market, a bit like Trinity Market, Nick, but bigger and more American.
Okay,
I'm using whole references to explain these places, but you'll just have to bear with that.
at least I've got a reference. So yeah,
So I did neither of the touristy ones. I preferred the Wawa one personally,
oh, okay.
but both were pretty solid. I just like it that I've ignored both major tourist destinations and went for like the basic bitch ones that is just, it'd be like, oh, you've got to go try a sausage roll while you're in the UK and you go to a Greg's instead of somewhere nice.
I suppose our equivalent of the quote unquote tourist ones would be somewhere like Fields in Amlerby, sort of artisan butchers. That's that sort of thing. They
Okay,
make
yeah.
really fucking nice sausage rolls, but like. If you wanted the authentic British experience, you would come here and go to a Coupland's.
No, I think I've got the analogy down. If an American comes here and we say you've got to try fish and chips while you're in the UK,
Yeah.
and they recommend like going to Whitby or going to Edinburgh or any of the top chippies, and they go to a Weatherspoons instead,
Ah, yes.
that's what I did.
I see.
So, sorry, Americans. I won't do better next time. I spend a lot of money there, so I'm gonna go cheap and dirty next time. Overall, yeah, fairly good experience. Broke my heart that a lot of the people I was there with didn't know who Adam Ant was, because I made a very funny joke about him, and it was just lost on all of them.
Oh,
Yeah, but like a lot of young people in the UK
Yeah,
don't know who Adam Ant is. They're
Admittedly,
young
this
and
was a bunch of
American.
25-year-olds who are American. I ran a D&D game with some friends of mine while I was there. One of them wanted to make the most American character they could that hated tea and was gonna like get angry at all the British stuff. She didn't finish the sheet in time, so as a counter, I wrote the most British sheet that I could.
Oh,
just out of
brilliant.
as like a safety. His name was Horatio Bullingdon Smythe, and he was a Pact of the Queen paladin. And there's a type of weapon called an adamantine sword
Yes.
in D&D. It does double damage to inanimate objects. So I gave them the adamantian sword that lets you stand and deliver on a critical hit.
Yes. Get in.
And no one found that funny, and I was heartbroken because adamantian sword is really funny to me.
It is. It is interesting. Like, you know, different cultures and stuff.
You're not going to validate my humor. Okay, I see how it is.
No, I mean, the thing is, I would have liked it.
Good.
I'm a sucker for a good pun. But like, yeah, I have said things to people who live across the pond or in a different country in Europe before, and they'll be totally innocuous sentences to anybody who is immersed in our culture. But these people have basically just said to me, "I'm really sorry, you're going to have to explain that. I got none of that."
Yeah.
So
That's one I've had to get used to is explaining half-past to people.
yeah,
Because both Americans at work and Americans I'm friends with through other ways have not understood what half-8 means.
What do they think it means?
They'll always clarify, is that 8:30 or is it 7:30?
yeah,
Ah.
yes, because
Because they don't know if 8:30 could be half an hour to 8.
Yes.
Or
half
4
past.
o'clock.
Yeah.
in some languages it is.
Oh,
I'm sure it is. It's 8:30 rather than 8:30.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
you
going to
can
get
do that in
confusing one
German.
day. Of course it's the Germans. I should have known.
Don't be like that. They have
course
a
it's the
word.
Germans with
They
their-
have a
with
word
their
in there
different
so
way.
you know if it's to or from.
Oh,
A bit like 1:45
mm-hmm.
and 1/2 past. You know,
Well,
but they don't all.
Nah,
say.
I can't be stereotypical. I like how German just has... They like to make everything a single word as best they can. Even if that means just mashing loads of other words together. I love that.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I just want to point out though, right?
Okay.
Whose mean time is it?
Well, you take 3 people, you look at their times, you divide it by the number of people
No,
you
no,
had,
that's-
and then that's the mean time.
Doesn't need brain work. When you talk about mean time, whose is it?
That was a really funny maths joke. Shut up, Nick. I don't know. Where are you going with this?
Greenwich.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, of course, Greenwich. Fucking hell.
fair enough.
Yes.
That one geography lesson I had that never came up again.
Talking of places in Britain, we're doing
Yes.
Little Witch Academia, which is undeniably set in Britain.
Okay.
They never say it, but it is.
Yes, legally distinct.
The one town name we get to see is Wedinburgh.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Like there's lots of red phone boxes, and like the signs are all accurate, and there's a college it sounds like Eton, but it isn't. And it's not Eden from Spy Family either.
Is it something like Neaton or something like that?
I'm gonna have a look. I'm off to Wikipedia.
They've just added another letter to the name,
One
like
of
they have for Wedinburgh.
that one bloke goes there.
The president's son, in it.
Yes. Oh, Diana is confirmed to be from Great Britain, according to Wikipedia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Let me find the wiki, because Andrew goes there. We'll talk about characters later. There are men in this. Oh. Okay. Locations in Little Witch Academia. Glastonbury. And Blytonbury.
Blytonbury.
Crikey.
Which I think is the nearby... Yeah, it's the nearby town. It's the town closest to the school. Blytonbury. Let me just check. How do you spell Glastonbury normally?
Glastonbury.
Oh, it is exactly the same spelling then. Glastonbury, canonically real in Little Witch Academia,
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
and not far off from
the thing
the
is,
school.
I'm guessing they're dealing with students who are of, like, festival age.
Yeah, we're talking like
17, 18-ish, yeah.
17, 18, yeah.
A lot of students, when they're of that age, they want to go there, so it kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Mhm. So, the school was Appleton Academy.
Oh my
But-
god. Really?
In Japanese, that's written Eipuru ton. So that it's very close to Eton in Japanese.
Ah, okay.
Oh, right.
So weirdly, that was what my preschool was called, Appleton.
Oh, small world.
Yeah, very small world.
Mm,
I didn't realise you were learning with the
didn't know you
kings
were
and
a
the
witch.
and the PMs and the
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and the future lawyers and politicians.
No, this is it. Like, I have always been magic as fuck. I just have really mundane magical skills.
Oh yeah.
So
Wait, what?
Wake up, new Nick Law just dropped.
Oh,
He's
Nick's
magic.
a wizard. Should have known.
oh dear.
It
He's got
explains a lot.
He's got a scar on his ass crack.
What?
And he's got the glasses, he's lost the hair, but he's ultimately Harry Potter.
I mean, fine. I hope not, but you know.
Oh god. I will say, I much prefer Little Witch Academia to a certain other magical high school setting.
No, I mean, there's so many, isn't there?
You know the one I mean.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
You will see parallels between certain characters, but I personally think the Little Witch Academia team are better written
Fair enough.
because, well, there's no Yuri ships in Harry Potter for one thing. Also, the main character's an absolute himbo in Little Witch Academia, which is what I want in a main character.
Yep, that's fair. I suppose one of the
yeah.
good things to come out of the other magical universe is that it made Daniel Radcliffe enough money to do whatever the fuck he wanted with.
Yes, and I'm glad he did,
Yeah.
because the Weird Al Yankovic film is fantastic. Among other things.
Yeah.
But that's the one that stands out to me as his top work.
Yeah, that's it. The guy's having fun. So,
I should probably explain the characters first.
yes, let's go for it.
I kind of want to explain it's been out a while, so we can probably talk spoilers, but the plan the villain has, I think you'll understand as being quite funny.
Okay.
But I'll start with our main heroes. So, this young lady is Akko.
Alright, okay.
She is the little witch who is studying academia.
Ah, that's it. That's the anime.
Exactly. She is not good at magic, but she is determined and she has the power of friendship on her side.
Right, it's one of those animes then.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
like what she lacks in brains, she makes up for in sheer determination and brute force, and that makes me happy.
I see.
It's funny, I went on to it to see Akko, and I got met with the picture before it, which is some ginormous tittied woman in a maid outfit.
Oh,
Wait,
I
what
was
did you
like,
type to get that?
That's not Akko. No, I just hit a hot alien smash or pass
Oh yeah,
because you've posted the teenager in it, and obviously
there is
I'll have
also
to
the
scroll
big,
down.
the weird titty I
I'll-
found the other day.
I was like, what the hell?
I can't remember the context for that, but that maid does not look comfy.
I think it was basically she's drawn weird.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that was it.
Oh, she's got that nipple thing going on.
Yes. Gravity defying, but there we go. We're
That's
not here
the
to talk
ones.
about her.
We're not.
No, we're not.
We're here to talk about Akko. Yeah, she learns very few spells as the show goes on. She can turn into animals fairly reliably. The rest, not so much.
Okay.
Grace, is there anything else we should add?
Yes, it takes her a long, long time to get good at magic because when she was younger, her magic was secretly sapped from her.
Yes.
So it's not entirely her fault. Also, she didn't really go to magic school like the others did. So it's her first year, and while everyone else is sort of more experienced with magic. So she's kind of like a muggle.
She's a late starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a late starter.
But she's doing her best.
Yeah, and she's got one of those very optimistic, crackhead personalities, which is quite nice.
She gradually makes friends with everyone by force.
Yes.
I think it's fair to say.
Right.
Including the character who does not want to make friends with anyone. She still manages to crack them.
Okay, I see.
And helps them build a giant robot. But that's a story for another time. This is her best friend, Lottie. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Redhead, best friend, big family.
Which one came first?
Harry Potter did.
I see.
By like 20 years.
Oh, right, okay, so yeah, this is relatively recent then.
Yeah, this show is actually the first show Grace and I watched together in terms of anime.
Oh, okay.
So that's setting the time scale, roughly.
Yeah.
Lottie is a fic. Yeah, she does write /fic, doesn't she?
I don't know if she writes it, but definitely she's obsessed with the Legally Distinct Twilight.
Yes. God, what was that called?
Oh, fuck, I don't know, but it had the same font and it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Let me find
I
it.
looked at it going, that's Twilight! It's like Eternal or something new.
I will find
Oh,
it. Hold
fuck,
on.
I don't know. But I think it was still about vampires.
Is it My Immortal?
No. It's not that
I
on
wish.
the nose. I will find it. Because she takes over... Bear with me.
There's a bear with you.
Yes. Always.
Oh dear.
It's me.
Well, you can't be with yourself.
So the book she's really into is called Nightfall.
That's...
There we
yeah,
go.
that sounds edgy as fuck.
Let me show you the copy of Nightfall by Annabelle Cream.
Annabelle... okay, I see. Yeah.
Look at the font. Look at the G. That's the Twilight font.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's even... I know it's a candle, but I can kind of see where they were going with that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad bastards. Masterfully done.
Yeah, having seen as it was the cool and edgy thing to hate on Twilight when we were kids.
Oh, this was 2015, and I think by then Twilight was okay. On the wiki, there's actually a list of characters from Nightfall. We've got Belle,
Yeah, main character.
Edgar the Vampire,
Edgar the Vampire.
and Arthur the Werewolf. Unnamed pirate waiter, and unnamed bagpiper who died in battle.
They-
Oh, fucking hell. It sounds far more interesting, I'll say that.
The wiki notes, the premise of the story is reminiscent of Twilight, but immediately changes into something reminiscent of Outlander.
wow.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it with unnamed bagpiper who dies in battle. Are you guys familiar with Outlander?
only vaguely.
I'm only aware of Outlander because my mum asked me to get her a copy,
Okay.
and then I found out about it, and I was like, no,
Is
you
it
shouldn't be reading this.
is it good?
Yeah, it's well good. The
Oh.
series is really good.
It's smut.
This woman gets sent back in time through a druidic circle into old Scotland when they were fighting the English and falls in love with a Scottish bloke there. And then, she keeps going forward in time and different to being reunited with this bloke who's not her husband. But oh well.
And they just keep pounding.
I get the feeling Sophie would like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Like the first, I thought you were talking about what's the other one?
Highlander.
Highlander. That's it. I was thinking it was Highlander for a bit. I was
Sophie
like,
would
what?
love
And then-
Highlander. It's about this immortal Scotsman, and they sword fight, and it's, yeah,
And there can be only one.
what's not to love? And
Yeah,
Sean Connery's
yeah, no.
there as a Spanish man.
Outland. Outlander would probably be more Sophie's jam.
Yeah, probably.
There's
Maybe we give her a blind test. Like,
Outlander,
we don't tell her which one we're putting on, and then, yeah.
out versus
Figure out-
high.
Yeah. We don't tell her which is which, and then when she comes out at the end, she can be like, oh, yeah, I liked this one. We're like, aha, that was Highlander.
Sophie would like. I don't think Sophie would like Highlander.
That's disappointing.
Like, pure from the fact that I like Highlander and our tastes do vastly differ sometimes. And I think this is one of the times.
Almost certainly.
Yeah,
But it was worth a try.
it was.
tell her there's World War One and pussy eating in the first
Wow!
episode.
At the same time.
Almost. Slight time skip, and then a literal time skip near the end.
So
where
I was
she
just
walks
imagining, like,
through
in the
time.
trenches. Just...
No, well, she was a nurse in the trenches, and then I
Getting-
think the
getting
war
eaten
ended,
out?
and
Oh, God.
her husband took her to an abandoned house or whatever, and yeah, she was like, "No, don't kiss me, get to work," and he did.
I
war.
was going to say, like, the trenches aren't an environment where a lot of people thought
Yeah.
about that, I don't think. You know, horror.
I mean,
No,
horrors of
if
war
you're
and
getting
that.
trench foot on your feet, you don't want it anywhere
yeah,
else.
this is it.
Exactly.
Horrors of war and that, but yeah.
Yeah.
if you thought sex on the beach was unhygienic, no. Sex in the World War One trenches.
Sex in the Somme.
Sex in the sun.
There's no passion in Passchendaele. Thank you and good night.
As a reminder, this is going
you
out
can read
on...
the new Sex and the City spin-off. Right?
There's got to be some World War One yaoi. out there.
Actually, I've just realised what you're about to say. Please, for the love of fuck, cut that.
What coming? The Remembrance Day is coming.
Yes!
Oh,
It
oh
sure
shit.
as shit is, isn't
Oh
it?
shit.
I am so sorry.
Lest we forget about the cunnilingus on the beaches.
No, alright, come on. No.
Yeah, we need to cut that entire segment. I mean, I think it would be okay as bonus filler, but not right now.
I promise
Oh
nothing.
my god. Okay. I am a terrible, terrible
Right.
person.
So, Little Witch Academia. This
Who's
is
the next character, Grace?
Susie.
Susie.
Or Susie?
Yeah, Susie.
Susie? She's got a long German name.
I think she's from
Like
the
Wolf.
Philippines, actually.
Okay.
Oh, is she?
Uh,
But I thought her last name was like Wolfanzervanden or something.
she's from Southeast Asia, according to the wiki.
Oh, right.
Susie Mambaran. Yeah, Mambavaran is how I'm going to pronounce that. Apologies to Southeast Asia. I'm going to write it down.
Alright.
It's there.
Bavaran,
There we go.
maybe.
She's from Southeast Asia. You could call her the Hermione stand-in in this circle of friends.
Okay.
She's a bit more of a crackhead. I wouldn't trust any drinks she offers you.
No, yeah, she loves poisons.
She fucking loves poisons. That's her whole thing.
So she's liable to sort of like test them out on her friends.
Oh, many times. Yeah, she will off. Like, they meet her while she's trying to find like the most deadly things she can put in a poison.
Right.
Yeah.
She is single-minded in her search for poisons.
I'm gonna say from this sort of picture, she looks kind of done.
Oh yeah, she's zero patience.
Yeah. Zero
Probably the
patience,
one-
deadpan. Yeah.
Probably the one least likely to put up with Akko's bullshit of power of friendship stuff, I think. I
Fair
think
enough.
that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's the first one Akko says hello to, and her first thing is she magics her plushy bird thing
Yes.
into being alive, and she's like, "Oh wow, it's alive!" And the thing proceeds to peck the shit out of her and throw her into
Oh
the river.
no.
Oh no, yeah, absolute complete bitch.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll power through these. The one I think we're going to see the most of, at least with Akko,
Cavendish.
is Diana.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the ship I'm on board for, incidentally. Diana is the posh, aloof one whose parents are from money, and starts out hating Akko, but eventually just sort of gets roped into their shenanigans, and in the end they have matching outfits.
Oh, so there's going to be enemies to lovers.
Oh yeah, this is very enemies to lovers.
I see.
Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah. She is also... So Grace briefly mentioned they were at that Akko got her magic drained from her at a concert. It's very early on. She was at the same concert. They're both fangirls of the same person. And only Diana's a bit more tsundere about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I suspect that might come up as well. Anything else, Grace?
Oh, she's clearly Draco, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Very much
that.
so.
As much as I don't particularly want to talk about the other universe on here,
Yeah.
anymore. But yeah, I was thinking that.
Very much so. To the point where she has two henchmen behind her at all times.
Oh,
Who...
yeah, really, and also like they are in houses, so as you can tell, like,
Yeah, they are color coded.
Akolote are all in red, and she's not green, but it's blue instead.
Mhm.
Team blue.
right. So
I wonder if I can find.
she's in the
Yeah.
bastard house then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
I
She's
see.
in the
Yeah,
back.
she's in the bastard house. Thing is, though, she's not outwardly horrible to Akko. It's just her groupies are shitheads, and basically she just doesn't tell them that no.
Right.
She just ignores
I
everyone.
see. Yeah.
'Cause, like,
God, the wiki is incredibly in depth about school life. Incidentally,
oh really?
maybe the manga goes really into it. Like, I have school timetables here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You see,
Oh.
I kind of like that in a universe, like
Apparently,
detail.
classes start at 8 a.m. They have half an hour to prepare, 1 hour for breakfast. Dinner's at 6:30. Afternoon class is 8 periods. Yeah, there's like a full thing here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the houses because
Yeah, detail is good. I kind of like that in a universe, like
yeah, they put thought into Little Witch Academia.
Thing is, this doesn't show up in the film. It's like,
No,
you know
No,
what I
it
mean?
that. That's kind of a shame. I do like all the world building stuff, like how things work and all the rest of it.
So I have a list here of obligatory subjects versus optional subjects here as well.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
that's-
go on.
That's how okay, so the obligatory subjects at Luna Nova, we have magic botany, magic linguistics, which includes the lunar alphabet, language of birds and the language of fish, magic astrology, broom flight, basic white magic, magical spirit summoning, magic skill (brackets talisman crafting), magic psychology, applied white magic, history of Western magic, phantom science, and magical skill (brackets magic square).
That's a
Optional
lot.
subjects include metamorphosis magic, magic philosophy, fundamental alchemy, modern magic, dragonology, magic prophecy, magic mineralogy, art of storms, ancient magic, magical physics, and magic book overview
Nice.
are your optional topics.
Jesus.
You can
Yeah.
What?
you can opt into dragons. Brilliant.
Of course you can. I knew you'd pick up on that.
Art of Storms one.
Yeah, all of those sound fun. I want to go be a witch, so if you'll excuse me, I'm off to try and figure out how to do that.
It's just near Glastonbury, mate.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think there are official houses, because they're not listed here.
Oh. So it's just they go with the colours they like.
Maybe it's the dorms? I don't
I,
know.
maybe Dorm is closer then, because, yeah.
Hmm. Regardless, there isn't an evil house, because this universe makes a little bit more sense.
I do. Yeah, that's one of the things that doesn't really stand up. Like, why would you just have a bastard house?
There's one of many things that don't stand up in Harry Potter.
Well, yeah,
It
there
wasn't
is.
supposed to be bastard, it was about if you're a traditional person.
Yeah, but why were they all evil?
Because they couldn't move on with the times,
Nah, they...
and they were power hungry.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the power hungry that settled it.
But maybe
Anyway.
it's a good thing to identify people who may want to stab you up in the
Yeah,
back for their
and
own
then
personal
and
gain.
then you teach them wrong on purpose.
Ah, I see. I
Or you
see.
teach them how to, like, be resourceful and help other people on their way, because helping other people helps you.
Yeah, put them in with one big himbo, who'll eventually convert them into the power of friendship.
Ah, no. I know exactly why that would be useful. Okay?
Okay.
So, the Bastard House serves the exact same function that BMWs, Audis, and Mercedes serve on the roads of Britain. Because you know where all the dickheads are going to be.
Yeah, they're going to be in those cars.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, there we
But-
go.
But no one really does anything with that information. They just sort of treat them all equally.
Well, to be fair,
No, I don't.
I do.
No, I mean in the other one.
Oh, and the other one, I see. Right. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, we all treat BMW drivers as knobheads, but
Yeah, this is it. Like, you see one coming up in your rearview mirror, and it's like, do you know what? He's going to cause an accident to get past me. I will just move over and let him on his way. You know?
exactly.
So, yeah.
Yes, Ursula.
Yes. One of the two teachers we're going to be talking about. This is Professor Ursula.
Okay.
She very much adopts Akko and sort of takes pity on her being a dumbass who's not very good at magic and sort of gives her special lessons. Spoilers. The reason Ursula takes pity on Akko is because Ursula used to be the celebrity witch Shiny Chariot.
Shiny Chariot.
Yes.
That's a hell of a name.
I thought she looked after Echo because she used to be the dumbass at school as well.
I think it is both of those things.
Yes.
But-
Echo is a massive fan of Shiny Chariot.
Yes, and Shiny Chariot eventually retired and became a teacher and lived as Ursula. Shiny Chariot was like this pop star, glamorous witch who'd do shows, and all the kids would come to watch it.
Oh, like an idol.
Like an idol, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But the wizarding community shat on her for magic tricks not being that magic or something.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
using them frivolously to make kids happy and not do important stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you had that skill, you're allowed. I would say that you're allowed to have a little fun with it as well.
Exactly.
You know.
However, there was a catch. She was draining the magic out of everyone who went to her show,
What, like?
which we sort of alluded to earlier. Like everyone who went to her show was part of a ritual in the end, making her more powerful.
Oh, I think I've seen the twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have you? What's the twist?
Is the twist that it's her fault that Akko isn't magical, or that magical?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I see.
There's one specific type of magic that Akko cannot do, which is broom riding.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because that was taken from her
By
The-
Shiny Chariot.
by Shiny Chariot.
The sad thing is, Shiny Chariot did all these shows not knowing that that was what's happening
Yeah.
because of the person who convinced her to do those shows,
Yes.
which is the other witch we're going
Yes.
on to.
And the next photo I had lined up, actually. So this is Professor Croyce. You can tell she's a villain
You absolutely can.
by the way she dresses.
Yes.
So she is a modern witch. She rides a Roomba.
Yeah.
I,
Like everyone
She
else is
likes
riding a
tech.
broom. She's just stood on a Roomba, like flying through the sky, because
She
she is
brings-
modern.
I see.
She also brings Wi-Fi to the school, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? I'm just trying to remember what Diana had taken from her, because she had something too.
I think she had a general disability to do magic, but she had to like practice and practice and practice. And her family made her practice tons before she actually like got competent again.
Yeah. I feel like there was something she couldn't do though. But I'm not seeing it in the wiki, so maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it took away one specific thing. I think it was just harder for you to do.
Okay.
It's because like Akko does ride a broom at the end.
Yes. Spoilers, by the way.
This
She
is all
finally
spoilers.
gets there. It's been 10 years.
I mean, we already just dubbed on what the villain was and what the twist was.
Also
and,
true. Yeah. Actually, no, I've not talked about the villain's master plan, which I think Nick is going to love.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, we were getting to that, weren't we?
Magic, it's fueled by joy, right?
Okay.
But dark magic is fueled by anger and hatred.
I guess
Okay.
that makes sense.
Croyce's plan is to gather all the hatred and anger in the country and channel it. So she waits until the football match is on.
The World Cup, yeah.
She waits till the World Cup. It's England versus France.
Okay.
It's never specifically said, but it's England. It is clearly England versus France.
Yeah, because they keep calling it that country, and every Englishman watching knows it's
Yeah.
France.
Oh no.
And eventually her magic it starts feeding the tensions and it starts building and building up. Eventually we nuke France.
I
I
see.
don't think we actually nuke France.
The missile is launched. They go to nuke France.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do go to, or they nuke us. I don't know which one it was.
I'm pretty sure it's England nuking France because it cuts to the posh prime minister in the taxi, and like he's being persuaded to launch a preemptive strike
This-
on France in response to the football match being as bad as it was.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
So not
It's kind of on brand.
so not only do I have to sit in traffic every fucking Saturday because of these fucking lunatics, they start World War III on my country's behalf as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Because we were losing the football.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for a Japanese show, they understand Britain
They do.
like incredibly well.
I just want to point out, if she wanted to gather all the anger and the hatred in the world, all she would need to do is raise an army of Karens and send them into various retail establishments and car dealerships.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gathering it all from the UK, the football's probably the way to go.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, yeah, because you've herded them into a stadium. You've got a whole circle of cunts, haven't you?
I get it. I just think that you would be able to harvest more hatred that way. But anyway.
Is there anyone else we want to talk about?
I don't. Oh, we should probably mention Andrew
Yeah, well, yeah.
briefly.
Is this the only male character?
There's two men.
I see.
Yeah,
And
there's
neither are that interesting. I didn't even get a photo of him. Here we
there's
go.
him, his dad, and his mate.
Yeah, there are other cool characters, but I'm going to skip them for the sake of time. Actually, Grace, who was your favourite witch?
Oh, it's the Irish one, the cat burglar.
Amanda?
O'Neill.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Amanda was cool. We can talk about Amanda briefly. We'll come back to her, though. So, that's Andrew. He is what appears to be the canon love interest for Akko for a while. His dad is either the Prime Minister or a minister. His dad is the Earl of Hanbridge,
Okay.
who is the Minister of State, who I think is responsible for nuking France,
Right.
if I remember rightly.
So I'm guessing this guy has like a little bit of a crisis when his dad does that. Like,
I think
what the fuck
so.
has he done? That sort of thing.
Yeah, they eventually kind of talk the Prime Minister, who at the time is David Cameron, out of nuking France.
What, literal David Cameron?
He feels very David Cameron coded. It's not actually him,
Oh, okay, I see.
but it's like a posh Etonian Prime Minister.
Right, and who makes a similar sort of decision with regards
Yeah.
to, making Britain look bad on the
Sure.
world stage. But there we go.
I mean, he didn't go that far, but yes.
He nuked France.
Yeah, that's. I mean, David Cameron didn't go as far as to nuke France.
No, this is
but
it. But yeah.
Something I didn't notice about Andrew before is the absolute hourglass figure he's got.
Oh yeah,
there.
no, that's true. Yeah,
Jesus.
That-
Right, I'll tell you what's annoying.
That is a
He's
slutty
like...
childbearing waist that Andrew has.
Oh, Jesus Christ, never say that again. He's the love interest for Akko, but I don't think anyone really ships in with Akko.
No.
It's Diana all the way.
Mhm. Very much so.
But there is a ball scene where they all dress up and they go visit him
Mhm.
for a fancy ball.
Yeah, and there's a love
It
potion
shouldn't be
goes
there.
horribly wrong.
Oh yeah.
Because of course it
From what I
does.
remember. Yeah, I'm just reading the plot of this just so I can get the villain's plan kind of in my head properly. Yeah, so it channels the anger of the UK to eventually launch an ICBM located within a submarine far away from the mainland, causing it to launch into
Wow.
the sky.
Oh my god.
So-
So that's Trident. So
Just hang on a minute.
that's accurate.
So
Mhm.
it's not as if somebody takes a conscious decision to launch this missile. It's
No,
literally
it's the dark magic
It's the-
being
yeah.
powered by the football riots.
it's the cumulative anger of legions upon legions of British gammon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brexit
that's
happened a
some
year
marching.
after this aired.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They've done my country dirty. I mean, fully deserved, but yeah, still.
Yeah. That's... And I'm yet to find a picture of the spell. But it's my favourite scene in the show. It just sort of... She causes this big explosion that just turns into a massive smiley face.
Oh, okay.
And that has stuck with me ever since, but I can't find it now.
Wait, is that what she does to sort of thwart it?
Yeah,
They disable the nuke with the power of
they
friendship,
do.
so you get a rainbow as well.
They
Okay.
do. It's pretty rad,
I see.
to be
It's the
honest.
gayest thing you'll ever see.
Damn right.
It's great.
Oh, there we go. Is that it? Yes, that's it. That's it. Fuck. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're going to have to take this brief moment to watch this little clip.
Oh, okay.
If you click on that, will that play?
No.
Open in browser, and it should.
Ah, yes. I got it.
Cool. I'll leave you to this. So to describe at home, Diana and Akko getting very close to each other, using the same bow, holding hands. They charge it up, and they launch at the missile.
It is extremely anime, this.
It's extremely homoerotic as well.
Yeah, that as well. And there's the... Okay, so, yeah, it's like it's not quite a missile, it's like a
It's a missile fueled by dark magic.
missile fueled by dark magic, yeah, which means it has like
Wait for the explosion.
alligator teeth. Oh my god.
It's such a cute explosion.
Oh dear.
That is weaponized the power of friendship,
That's, yeah.
and I'm so happy that that's the form it took.
Yeah, if that gives you a kind of idea of the tone
Yeah.
of it all, to be honest, because it is quite derpy and quite fluffy.
It does look a bit ridiculous, but in like the best way. Like, ridiculous isn't a bad
Yeah,
thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's comical all the way
Yes.
through.
Fluffy as fuck. Which is why we're
I feel
here.
I feel like Studio Trigger looked at Western animation and went, yeah, let's do something a little bit like that, so it's like quite comedic.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, like there's definitely lots of references to Western
Yeah.
animation in it.
I even get a bit of a Wallace and Gromit vibe from some scenes.
Oh,
Like, There was
yeah.
there's an episode where one of the professors is a fish, and Akko accidentally flushes them down the toilet. And there's her quest to just get this fish back.
Oh
is
dear.
a whole thing. And yeah. Big fan of the show.
It sounds like the kind of thing that you would watch if you needed picking up.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
absolutely is.
because
It's very fluffy.
yeah, that's it. It sounds like it's super fluffy. There's a lot of sort of like nice characters in it who end up in the friendship group. Sounds like you don't have to think too hard about it.
Absolutely.
So
I've
Yeah.
not even gone into half of the friendship group. There's a whole extra layer of them too.
Yeah, but
There's Diana's two henchmen. There's also Amanda, who we briefly mentioned, who is a broom expert.
Okay.
And her best friend, who is essentially Gromit from Wallace and Gromit. Like, her name's Constance. She has no dialogue from what I remember, but she can just build
Oh, yeah.
elaborate machines.
The silent but competent one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's built a little robot. She does all kinds of stuff. She's fun.
Fair enough.
But the big ships I think we're going to see, Diana and Akko, obviously. Shiny Chariot and the villain are almost certainly going to come up as well. Those are my sole predictions.
So all Yuri all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think if there is going to be Akko being shipped with someone else, I think it's going to be Amanda, because there is this one where Amanda sort of butchers up
Oh, yeah.
and saves her in like a sword fight, and it was the most fucking lesbian thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, yes, go on, Amanda. And I was shipping Amanda and Akko for ages. I was like, God damn it.
I can see that. I'll quickly post a picture of Amanda O'Neill. Yeah. So this is Amanda. So that's Amanda,
Okay.
and this is Amanda in disguise as she infiltrates the all-boys school. You'll notice little Akko there as a mouse in the corner.
Ah, right. Okay.
Because the one magic Akko's really good at is animal forms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and she is Irish, according to the wiki.
Mhm.
Yeah, very much the bad boy, tomboy girl.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah, I kind of agree. We'll see a lot of her. I can see her being popular. Nick, any questions before we get in? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think this is going to be all Yuri all the time. It sounds like a lot of the... Well, I predict that a lot of the fics that we're going to see are basically not going to be team whoever the creator intended.
I don't know. 'Cause
Really?
I feel like the creators are on board with Diaco as well.
They are, but in the official art, it's her on the beach with, like, Andrew and shit.
I guess so.
You know what
Okay.
I mean?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I guess we will.
Shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Then let's go.
I'm at the stage now where the super strong coffee I had is doing strange things to me.
Oh, good.
And instead of typing in www, I just typed in AAA and thought that would get me where I need to go.
So here's a question, and don't take this as me judging you.
Yeah.
Do you start websites with www?
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Okay, you don't need to.
I know.
Okay, just thought I'd mention that.
I know this. You know for a fact that if I can't fix it with a hammer, I have trouble. So, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just start with A and do the rest. Like the www ads by default.
Yes.
Day on Tech Tips.
Okay, let's have a look.
So, the most popular Little Witch Academia fic, actually, sorry, that's by Hits, is a Pokemon crossover. It is 800,000 words.
Okay.
It's also the most by Kudos as well.
800,000.
Yes.
That's not...
Well, 817,000.
That's not a book, that's a series of books.
It is called Little Pokemon Academia. Akko Kaguri has set out on her journey with her partner Eevee on a conquest to become Pokemon Grand Champion. So, it's an AU.
Yeah.
Akko is off to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, Akko is our Ash Ketchum in this.
Which, you know what, fits. They're both similar himbos.
Okay, fair enough.
Along the way, she meets her teammates, along with making the rival of a gorgeous blonde named Diana.
Yeah.
Just 817, nearly 818,000 words, and it's
Yeah,
not
the best
finished
part
yet.
of a million words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's not
And-
finished yet.
that is. Oh, it should say that 131 chapters.
I'm just going to so it started in 2017. I've clicked onto the author's dashboard thing, Pika What. And
Oh yeah, I didn't say it. This is the only thing they've written on this account.
it is. I guess they've found their niche and thought, no,
They've-
I like this.
This is their one work, and by God, have they put time into it?
Yeah, they're fucking magnum opus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's all very good. I suppose it's got to the stage where like it's a bit like One Piece, where there's just so much of it now. So
I hope they finish it.
yeah, I reckon they will.
Unlike One Piece, which I don't think will ever be finished. It's unlikely. Let's be fair.
yeah.
The second most popular by Kudos is called Butch Diana by Sailor Portia.
Okay.
It has the tags useless lesbians straight away.
I see.
It's
Always a
it's
good sign.
Diana Acko, but also Amanda, Hannah, and Barbara. Hannah and Barbara, or Hanna-Barbera, are the two henchmen behind Diana.
Hannah
Yeah.
and Barbera, fucking brilliant.
Yeah. See what I told
Hannah
you about
England
Western
and Barbara
animation?
Parker.
That's
I'd
excellent.
forgotten that. I knew they had names that were a pun, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's Hannah and Barbara, which is a great nod. Well played.
It is. I also like how one of the tags is probably crack.
I mean, I can see why.
Yeah.
So the summary is a particular set of circumstances for which Akko apologized profusely led to Diana having short hair, much to the delight of Luna Nova's students, especially Akko.
Oh.
Love-struck Akko does her best not to make a fool in front of her dashing crush. Meanwhile, Diana is mystified as to why her dear friend is acting so odd and decides to get to the bottom of the matter. In more ways than
Oh,
one.
come on,
Is-
Akko's always acting a bit
Yeah.
odd.
I was going to say, is the twist that Akko is the bottom of the matter
I hope so.
and Diana is the top?
I mean, it sure sounds it.
Yeah, it's in the tags, so there it is.
So she uses haircut magic, and it gives Diana a very butch look.
Yeah.
And all the girls are like, oh, damn. That works for her.
What's going on? Use your words. I don't speak bottom.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The whole school is really obsessed with Diana, as it is anyway. Like,
Yeah.
they don't need much encouragement. This probably broke a couple of people.
I agree.
Oh boy. I did find one, and I don't know how these fics keep finding me. This is a road trip fic.
Oh, nice.
If you would like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is Amanda's 2005 Nissan Altima by Two Cloisters.
Of course.
So,
What?
in
What?
fact, I just want to...
Specifically a
Yeah.
Nissan.
How did you do that?
Yeah, specifically a Nissan
How?
Altima. I just want to Google something. Just 1 second.
You are not Googling car facts, Nick.
I'm not... No, not facts. Just a brief nitpick. If this is set in England, the Nissan Altima was never officially sold. Well, the 2005 Nissan Altima was never officially sold in Britain.
What?
So, yeah.
Inconsistencies in my car fic?
I'm sure the Cavendishes can afford to import.
Almost
Yes.
certainly.
Yeah, this is it. But I'll go back to the tags. So
How could you do the author dirty like that over something
apologise.
like that, Nick? How could you?
I apologise. I am a British idiot, as we establish time and time again on the show.
That wasn't the Green Day song, but okay.
Yes, it wasn't. Apparently, one of the tags is use of the imperial measuring system in brackets derogatory,
You know what? Fair.
and another one is plot without plot. Diana's mad like every 5 seconds, usually because of Amanda's bullshittery. So there we go.
Yeah. Understandable reasons.
Yeah, I kind of... contains fan art now. Go to chapter 9 for the art.
Yes.
Yeah, let me just skip to
Love me some fan art.
gallery.
Oh, yeah, gallery.
There it is. Okay.
Yep, that's Diana. Yeah, it's Akko, looking lovely.
Yep.
There's the Nissan.
There is the Ultima, yeah.
Getting Panera. Ah, we don't have Panera bread in the UK, do we?
We don't have Panera. I don't think so. I know that we're just
don't think
about
so.
getting Five Guys at the minute.
Oh, we've had Five Guys in Cambridge for ages.
Yeah. There was one in Leeds as well. It has just made it to our hometown. In fact, there is one being built as we speak, and I couldn't be more excited. But there we go.
It's all right. You're not missing much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I went to the Canadian one. It was very good. I know that it's going to be a shadow of its cross-Atlantic self, but fuck it, we ball.
Okay. Well, if Panera bread is plot relevant, I'm sorry. They're not here in the UK.
Okay.
Wob wob.
I see you're claiming no moral high ground on this.
Oh, I learned something, actually. Fun fact about America.
Okay.
The Toyota Hilux, not available there.
Yeah, because a lot of American manufacturers have pickup trucks, and
Yeah,
the
they're
Hilux.
scared of the competition against the greatest pickup truck ever built.
Well, they're not the greatest pickup truck ever built.
They're the Nokia of cars.
Oh no, the Hilux. Yeah, the Hilux is. Yeah, 100%. But they're a little bit small for the American market. Like the Americans, they buy trucks to just use as cars, and most of them don't really haul anything, and they just like spooling around in big gas guzzling trucks. So
From what I've seen, however, the actual cargo space is pretty much identical.
yes, it is.
Like they do make bigger trucks over there, but they can't carry more things.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like the pickup beds, they haven't really changed size. It's just the trucks have grown around them.
Exactly. And that's dumb.
Yeah. If you want to do work things, I suppose this is why most people in Britain buy a van.
Also true.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a 30% tariff on that specific car.
It doesn't surprise me.
And that's why you can't get them in America.
Yeah, because they've probably decided that it's not worth the effort.
They're scared of the competition.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would be an even price.
Yep, 100%.
But yeah, fun tangent for the day. Anyway.
Yeah, here we go. If I go back to the summary, Akko, Diana and Amanda go on a road trip across England to save Luna Nova from a mild inconvenience.
Oh, good.
And absolutely no shenanigans ensue. I pinky promise this time, just a normal road trip fic. Akko is still dumb, Amanda is still a tomboy, Diana is still gay and European. And also no propaganda this time either, we removed all that.
Well, it depends what kind of propaganda.
I kind of want to see where this is going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have a read. Actually, I have another one that will probably speak to you, Nick.
Okay.
This is Atlas by Shmehua.
Shmehua. One.
Shmehua 1. This is a World War II AU.
Oh, okay.
So this is Cunnilingus in the trenches, as we were discussing previously.
The bit
Oh
that I
my God.
specifically told you to cut out because of when this is going up. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's going up well after. You'll be fine.
Sex in the Somme.
Wanna have sex in the Somme.
Yeah, Sex in the Somme, Passion in Passchendaele.
So, Nick, you are a resident World War II historian. I'd like you to stop me when it gets inaccurate.
Okay.
Her katana and gun at her side felt heavier than ever. The war was starting to weigh on her.
I mean, is she a... I did hear
No,
tell of,
Europe.
like, Japanese officers carrying katanas and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
James better keep going.
Oh, I don't want to read the whole thing. Well, this is fighting in Belgium.
Right, okay, so yeah, it probably would be inaccurate. I mean, I suppose there might still be some sort of old salts from, military
I
families who
imagine
carry
she's-
swords, but,
Yeah, I think she's the equivalent of that one Scotsman who ran in, like, with a claymore.
yeah,
Only because she's Japanese, it is with a katana.
yes, I see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Interesting,
But
though,
yeah.
World War II crossover.
hmm
Yeah, I
I thought you'd like that.
still looks like it's pretty male-dominated, the military Pacific front. So, yeah, she's fought in the Pacific as well. Okay. Oh, is she a spy? It looks like she's a spy, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. You will go to Europe
Okay.
and help our allies take back territory. However, if they continue to fail, then we will continue to fight, and you will report back
For
into the
God's
Pacific. Okay.
Nick, I'm finding all the fics laser targeted at you today, Nick.
Oh dear.
So this is by Vathi Scottardi, is how I'm going to pronounce that. This is Little Pilot Academia.
Right.
Oh, it's brooms. Ha! No planes. Eat shit.
I mean, even so.
Oh, it's space. Never mind. When Akko sees her first broom race in person as a child, she is awed by one of Earth's designated pilots for the interplanetary race, the Witch Chariot, and her broom racer. This is pod racing, Nick.
This, to be fair, the best part of the of Star
Yeah.
Wars 1. So, yeah.
Exactly. No, this is broom racing. Fantastic.
Do you reckon Star Wars would have done well if they had just made it about the pod racing for
Oh,
a good
yeah.
long time?
I could get behind that.
Yeah, I think one of the video games did, and it was quite
There is
good.
definitely a pod racing
Yeah, pod racing
game
video
out
game.
there. Well, don't give Disney any ideas.
No.
They're already strip mining that thing for any soul that they can find.
Yep, this is it. Milk the cow until the cow dies.
Either way, Little Witch Academia.
Never thought I'd miss George Lucas.
Fucking-
Anyway,
Bitter,
Oh.
angry old men. But anyway.
that's. Oh,
Oh my god.
I-
I didn't realise it was going to get so
I
dark.
just missed.
Oh.
There was a tag I misread on this one.
Okay.
This is called A Pretty Theft. I've not even seen what it's about, but I saw the tag Princess Diana.
No, it's
It's
yeah,
the character Diana as a princess.
as a princess, not
Yes.
Diana, Princess. of
Princess
Wales.
Diana, the one who's currently known as Young Cook, is not in this fic.
For fuck's sake!
Oh, fucking hell,
Every
stop bringing
single
that up.
fucking time,
No.
honestly.
It's really funny, and I'll die on that hill.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this fic has Princess Diana, but not like that.
Oh, it's kind of a sweet premise by the looks of things. Yeah, A Pretty Theft by. I love this author's name.
Oh yeah, by Worlds in Words.
Worlds in Words. That's wonderful. I really like that.
As is the premise, as you say. The person who makes the princess laugh gets her hand in marriage. Which is why Princess Diana never laughed.
Yeah.
However, one fateful night in the flower garden, a girl named Akko Kaguri decides to make it her mission to make her laugh.
I kind of want to go through this fic and see if Akko realizes what she's doing,
Yeah, let's find out.
or if she just gets to the end and Diana laughs and it's like, "Well, you've got to marry me now," and it's like, "What?
What?
Really?" Oh no, I was just fooling. But yeah.
No, I think she knows.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's intentional.
Mind if I try my luck, princess? I won't steal anything. She does say "milady" unironically, though.
Okay.
And yeah, they get married at the end.
Hey, nice.
So, actually, what was the joke? What was the crucial joke?
Happy ending.
What would you call a princess who got swept up in a conversation with a thief?
Go on.
A pretty theft.
Hey.
And that's it. It was both a pun and calling her pretty, and then that's all it took. Sheer is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It would probably work on me too.
Yeah, I mean, being called pretty. Yeah.
Doesn't happen as often as I'd like.
Yeah, well, you are pretty.
Oh, thank you very
You know,
much.
compliments are nice.
Glad to hear it. You're pretty too, Nick.
Thank you.
Okay, Grace, what you got?
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt whatever the fuck's going on here, but I saw someone called Shiny Hokage has
Hokage.
Hokage. Fucking hell, sorry, I read it like an English person.
You've seen Naruto, right?
No,
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's, Hokage.
I'd like to shout out one of my favourite authors on Archive of Our Own, Shiny Hokage.
yes.
Shiny Hokage.
Shiny Hokage.
Sorry, Shiny Hokage, but it is what it is.
Fuck's sake.
This is Little Shinobi Academia. Did I
Yes.
get that bit right?
Yes.
Good.
This is a Naruto crossover / crackfic.
Summary: 16-year-old Hidden Leaf Genin
That sounds right.
Akko has a dream to be Hokage,
Yes.
just like her idol chariot, her rival Diana
Uchiha.
Uchiha. As are the plans in mind for the young shinobi, will Akko realise her dream? Will she ever master the Shadow Mouse
Shadow
jutsu?
Mouse Jutsu.
Yes. Will this crackback ever become serious? Let's find out.
I will just say my only reference point to Naruto is Naruto abridged.
Yeah. Fair.
So yeah, I'm not
Excellent.
gonna know anything.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Changing Diana's surname's Uchiha, she's the Sasuke of this sort of story, which means she's an edgy bad boy who Akko is eventually going to kiss.
Okay, I see.
Ah.
I say eventually, pretty early on, to be fair, but yeah, you found the Naruto. We should probably do a Naruto episode at some point, but I am going to have to remind myself of what happened in Naruto.
Actually, that means we may have to do a similar thing to what I did with Supernatural.
Make Grace watch Naruto. You're right.
I'm watching the abridged.
Sure, that's fine.
Actually, yeah, there isn't a Supernatural abridged, is there?
We could make one.
We could make one.
Don't want to make one. That's
Fucking-
a lot. That's a big commitment for 15 fucking seasons.
I mean, to be fair, it would keep us going, though, especially if we can keep being funny for 15 seasons.
We can't.
No, 100% we
Oh.
can't.
No.
Bear in mind, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, last I checked, was coming up to finishing.
Just now. They're still making it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
20 years.
Wow, Little Karibo was in it for the long haul.
Let me just look that up very quickly. He started that in 2006.
The heady heights
It's
of the
not-
golden age of the internet.
It's not done yet.
Wow, that's insanity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Though he has done other things. I think he got into professional voice acting as well for a bit.
Oh, good on him.
And I believe still does some stuff.
That is a hell of a place to go from doing like ridiculous accents in a Yu-Gi-Oh
I know, right?
parody dub. I guess I suppose you'd call
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon that man needs a massive throat
Oh
lozenge.
god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, a lot of episodes.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been working on it consistently. Like he's taken a lot of breaks.
But even so, he's going the distance. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But the point is, if it's taken him that long for Yu-Gi-Oh, we're not going to manage Supernatural.
That's fair.
But anyway, it's not about Yu-Gi-Oh today.
No.
Right, I need to look into this one because one of the tags is I almost died while writing this.
Oh no.
This is called Electric Feel (brackets Diaco) by Anonymous.
Ooh, that.
I do like the name Electric Feel. I do
Yeah,
like
the
song.
MGMT. I believe it is.
This is Diaco. Tags are Diaco, Dianaco, Smut, I'm gonna cry, Sexual Tension, then Sex. And they're of legal age. Tension exists for the
Excellent.
purpose of release. Diana and Akko are to discover this.
Okay.
What? I just noticed there's an actor in whatever film they're watching called
Anthony Bopkins. Yes.
Anthony Bopkins.
I saw that.
Oh, yes.
Are
I
they watching Silence of the Sheep by any chance?
I really hope how if there's a crossover with Real World, it's literally just with one letter changed, like Wedinburgh.
It seems that
Yeah,
way.
one letter added or taken away or changed just to make it seem a little different.
I mean, Glastonbury didn't change,
Yeah.
but the rest have. There's a lot of smut here.
Yeah, looks it.
I'm trying to find out why they almost died writing this. I was hoping for like
Maybe
the
the
penny to
notes.
drop and there being a bit of commentary. Maybe it was just so hot they'd almost died.
Here we go. So the notes at the bottom from the author. Hello, I've been suffering through 10 days of finals, doing nothing but reading, writing 3 papers, and only sleeping when I felt too tired and for only 4 hours at a time. Don't do this, listeners.
Nope.
I lost track of day and night and existed as a 100% grad school student made up of coffee and nicotine. I got so tired and went on Discord saying, dude, when all of this is over, I'm going to get drunk and write smut.
Aha.
And here we are, I guess. So, yeah.
Grad students, am I right? This is how it always ends.
Yeah, this is how it starts. This is the middle, and this is the end.
Hmm.
But there we go.
I'm glad you didn't die, Anonymous.
Yes, 100%.
Keep it up. Write more smut.
Yep, the smut is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's cathartic. It's healthy.
Smut's very healthy.
Yes.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
No. All things in moderation, including moderation. Sometimes you've just got to get drunk and write smut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Everything is good in moderation, even
Yeah.
moderation.
I,
I'm trying to wrap
Yeah.
my head around it. I'm wondering if I do that already or not.
Right, the thing is, look after yourself and the right stuff and stay hydrated and don't drink too much and stuff like that, but sometimes you just need a blowout to let off steam.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I see what you mean. So a little bit of not doing what you're supposed to is
Ooh.
also good.
You've got to have fun, otherwise what's the point?
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this has potential.
Okay.
I have a fic here titled, oh, I fucked up copy and paste. I'm an adult who knows computers.
I mean, we've only been doing this for 5 years,
I know,
so
I know, right?
yeah, like that
This
control.
is Shots by Silver Super.
Speaking of all things in moderation, including moderation,
Truth Potion Shots was considered one of the worst games a person could put themselves through.
oh my god.
Of course, Akko is psyched for this. Unfortunately, everyone has strong feelings. A lot of strong feelings. Sometimes not knowing is its most important.
Is its own comfort.
Is its own comfort. Yep, I can read. Rated mature. Could probably be T if not for the sex jokes. The title of my new memoir. They're all 19.
Wonderful.
And this was a birthday gift for their bestie.
Oh yeah, this is all shenanigans. Don't take it seriously. So this is right here we go.
So, brewing truth potions was strictly regulated across every campus on the continent.
That's
Because it's never fun.
fair.
Just embarrassing. Also, it tastes gross. It's like warm beer, but if instead of alcohol it was piss.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just Carling then.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, everyone does it at least once. So they do shots.
I remember going to, well, I'm hesitant to call them house parties because they weren't really parties, but I remember going to
We're
houses.
in a house.
Yeah, I remember going to houses where things like this used to happen. But yeah,
I mean, you've been to house parties at my house. I don't think we did shots at any of them though.
it was more like the truth or dare things, and they were.
Oh, God,
to be fair,
yeah.
they were never at your house. I've got fond memories of parties at your house. So
Oh, thank you very much.
yeah,
I did a couple of truth or dare rounds in uni, and no, it wasn't that fun.
no, it never is. You know.
Mm.
To be fair, I can see it being fun if it's with people you know and love and have done for years.
That's true.
But other than that, people who you know for a surefire fact aren't going to judge you.
Yeah, that worked.
Not when you're in high school with your idiot friends.
Oh god. Oh god.
No.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read how dumb this gets.
I want to find the sex jokes.
Yeah, that too.
What I'm reading is that everyone is admitting that they quite like Akko.
Oh.
That's the impression I'm getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a crush on you. Oh, yeah, so well, like Susie said, I'm gay and you're there. What do you want me to say?
And then they all pound. Hannah smirked. You're kind of a menace to girls who like girls, Akko. Wait, how am I a menace? Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Because the last thing I needed was fucking Cavendish saying I'm a pillow princess. Amanda slapped her hand over her mouth. Oh shit.
Amanda's a pillow princess.
I see.
Oh, I didn't
I
see
thought
that
he said
coming.
pillar, and I was like, is that a type of dildo?
A pillar
A
princess
pillow
is
princess.
like it's like a pillow princess, but they're built like a pillar man.
The thing is, though, if you were doing like sex toy reviews, Pillar Princess would be quite a good name. I feel for that.
Yeah, Nick, you should write that
I don't
down.
like it could hold up a coliseum and shit.
It's like, hi guys, it's Pillar Princess here. Here we have the latest release from Bad Dragon.
Today on
Ooh.
Objects I Shoved Up My Arse.
Oh, that that's another old video, but yeah.
I don't even think it's that old, to be fair.
It does seem like it was recorded on an early 2000s phone and then posted
You know
on
what,
the internet.
let's look this up. More tangents. Objects I shoved up my arse. Does it have a...
Grace, do you know what we're on about?
No.
Ah, okay. We'll show you afterwards. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck's going on with you two?
There's a video on YouTube. It's just called Objects I've Shoved Up My Arse. And it's just this guy listing objects.
Yeah, there's no video. If memory serves me correctly, it's just the Union Jack, and the Windows Movie Maker text is just
It's
sort
not
of...
the Union Jack, it's a rainbow flag.
Oh, is it? I see. I seem to remember
Yeah.
it being the Union Jack in one of them, because there are
It
multiple.
is at least 11 years old. I'll post it.
Oh my
Let
god.
me just post it.
Because we are... Our sense of humour basically never developed from when we were 11.
No.
Yeah, Bruno Perovsnik. Bless him.
It just gets weirder.
It does.
Fishing rod handle. Anyway,
Bring it... Yeah, I'm going to bring it back, crashing
hang
down
on,
to
no.
earth.
Grace posted something that we didn't talk about.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Sorry about that, Grace. Go for it.
Uh,
Sorry.
sorry, my brain melted a little bit.
I apologise unreservedly.
That's
Yeah, I
my
was just.
fault.
It's just a night. It's just a message from. It's. Come on, Grace, get your shit together. Best regards by Croy Merides
Yeah.
by writer_an.
Yeah, Quamarides, maybe.
Croix.
It's Qua.
In the show, it's Croix.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Either way, it's blooming hard to pronounce.
Yes.
Spoilers
It's
to
the
the
bad
end.
guy with the Roomba.
Lady with a Roomba.
Bad lady with the Roomba.
The baddest of them all.
Yes.
Either way, it's the villain is writing a letter to Ursula, who used to be Shiny Chariot,
Okay.
since she went to prison
Oh,
Oh,
after
good.
the events of everything that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's been months since my imprisonment, hasn't it? Hope Akko's doing well in their studies and all that. Yeah, and her writing to her, sort of going over bits what they were like when they were together in school and how she felt about it and what made her go on this path.
oh, okay.
And I don't ask for your forgiveness, however, if you want to forgive, I ask that we may start over. If not, that's fine. I hope to hear back from you. Best regards, Croix Merides.
Ah, okay. So it's exposition from the villain's point of view.
Yes.
Nice.
And I thought it was quite nice, but you two were talking about a video about shoving stick on their arse, so I think it just wasn't the time to put it out.
It's always the time for fluff.
Yeah, 100%. The world needs more fluff.
Exactly.
You know, tell your friends that you love them, dear listeners.
It's the spice of life.
Yes.
But yeah, I just thought it was, finally a bit of Ursula and Croix, so I thought, hey, there we go.
Yeah, this looks quite nice. Yeah, quite.
'Cause yeah, usually I've been seeing the ship with, sort of merged in with other ships, so it's nice to see one of it by itself.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've just spotted a Andrew Hanbridge and Akko fic.
Good God.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay. That's entirely fair.
So
No
this
TP.
fic, this one let me down somewhat. I was expecting more. I have a fic here called Diana's 95 Theses on Why Harry Potter is Lame by Daily Dianaco.
All right.
I was hoping for a list. It's not a list. It's just Diana getting a letter from Hogwarts and going, no, fuck this.
Oh, really?
I'm just sort of an, oh, bollocks, I don't want to do that.
That's quite funny, to be fair. Yeah.
And I agree, to be fair.
Are you going to post that?
Oh, yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I
Well,
wouldn't mind a look at that.
I've been looking out for Amanda and Akko fics, but I keep finding her shipped with Hannah England instead, and
I've
I
been
wonder.
seeing a lot of Amanda and Hannah, and I
I
wasn't
thought-
quite sure why.
Yeah, I thought Hannah and Barbara would be like the couple, you know, considering they share bathtubs together and shit, in like canonically.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Maybe they're
how.
too close.
I don't know how Amanda has won over Hannah. But...
I'm seeing a lot of fan art of them googling the two.
Oh, really? Did we
Yeah.
miss an episode or something where...
I'm wondering
Like-
if it's a comic thing or a video game thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
But that does seem to be a popular ship out there. And good on them. I can get behind that.
Hmm.
Incidentally, Nick, it just occurred to me with the Harry Potter comparison. There's an episode about all the magical creatures that work at Luna Nova Academy going on strike.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you remember Hermione's whole character arc of, oh, we have to treat elves right. And everyone going, oh, don't be stupid, elves don't deserve rights. They like being slaves.
Yes.
That is completely subverted in Little Witch Academia, because Akko finds out about the conditions for all the elves and the trolls and shit, and she joins the union.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
She becomes union rep, don't she?
She becomes the union rep, yeah.
and that plot isn't completely forgotten by the end of the chapter,
No.
No.
like it was
I mean,
in Harry Potter.
it's an episode in of itself, and it doesn't come up often, but it's not played for the weird, bizarre political take J.K. Rowling has.
Yeah.
It's more just a, hey, unions are good.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That almost felt like a direct dig at Harry Potter in a way that I can respect.
It might be nice if it comes up every now and again as like a little sort of bonus nod in
Diana,
in
union leader.
Yeah, in subsequent episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if they say, "Oh, do you fancy hanging out? I can't tonight. I've got
I'm doing a union rally.
yeah, I've got
Well,
union
yeah.
stuff to do."
It kind of does, because later, I think they get their rights, right?
Oh,
They
okay.
do.
And,
Mhm.
yeah, so the union actually does well. And even the teachers are like, oh, well done you, Akko, for doing something worthwhile, you know, even
Mhm.
though you are against us. And, yeah, so the staff sort of get their rights and whatnot. And later throughout the series, the staff are like, oh, it's the union rep. We like the union rep. Go on, Akko.
Mhm.
You know,
Hey,
she
nice.
wins everyone over.
So they actually do get the rights, and things change for the better.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. I like that.
Unlike certain other stories
Yes.
where it's played off.
Of course.
Not to keep doing that comparison, but I wanted to get that in, just as a... By the way, Little Witch Academia is good.
It does sound it, to be fair. If I was more of a Eastern animation bent, then
Weeb. You can say weeb, it's okay.
then yeah, I might be sort of quite tempted with this. As it stands, I have a backlog of stuff which is longer than both arms put together, which I need to experience.
That's fun.
So yeah.
Ooh, that sounds fluffy. I have here Just Gals Being Pals by Trayston Air.
Is this and they were roommates, Vic?
Diana and Akko are so sickeningly in love with each other that it's almost disgusting. That's why it's such a damn tragedy they're not dating.
Oh, it
they
is.
haven't even smooched. Luckily, Amanda is here to help them in this trying time.
Oh, brilliant. Hang
So
on.
It's Amanda... What?
She's doing the Sherlock Holmes thing, is Amanda. Our old
What's
Amanda.
that?
Because she's calling this the case of the smitten kittens.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's a good name. Also,
Case
I
of
love
the smitten kittens.
I love that she's measuring this in Akko's yay per hour quotient,
Does
which has
Akko
increased
say-
from. She says yay a lot.
Okay,
Like her yay is important.
right, I see.
So her yay per hour has increased from 1.3 to 2.1 since meeting Diana. So that's an important metric.
I like this.
I'm setting that aside to read it.
Yeah. Hey, how's things with you and Diana? Great, we've been spending so much more time together lately. That's cool. Have you banged yet?
And they haven't,
And they haven't.
presumably.
Yeah, because they're not dating. Even though, by the sounds of things, Amanda thinks they should be.
They need to fix that.
Yeah.
Ooh, so this is very long. There is an episode at one point where Akko enters Susie's mind, and it's very good. You
Okay.
learn a lot about Susie's character from living inside her brain very briefly. But this one is the same thing, but with Diana.
Right, okay. I see.
Akko travels inside her friend's mind to help her from within. After all, it's not the first time she's been in someone's head. It's not like Diana's mind would be any more harrowing for her than Susie's, right? Won't be a big deal or anything. But then things get complicated.
I like how, a minor case of ghostly possession. That's the name of the chapter. I quite like how normal it makes it sound. Mm-hmm. Because ghostly possession isn't a normal thing to happen.
Incidentally, chapter 3 is also called Gal Pals.
Oh, I see.
God.
Yep. Very, very recurring thing.
The world's least witting seduction is another one.
Right. I'm going to do my best to get out of here and look at a different ship. Because I'm very focused on one particular one here.
I'll post what I found.
Okay.
This is called Burnable by Anonymous.
Okay.
So, this is in which Amanda has to help Diana come to terms with her feelings for Akko.
Diana asked me what it means to bone someone.
Yeah, like chapter 1 opens with, what does burnable mean?
Oh, God.
So, I see.
So it's Akko wants to learn about what bone.
By the looks... No, Diana does. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe Diana not knowing that.
Diana is oblivious. Isn't there a chart in there somewhere?
A chart?
Yeah, like Fox doesn't know what sex is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Diana is neither.
I see. Doesn't fuck and doesn't know what sex is.
Yeah,
Right.
for now.
For now, yeah.
Give her time.
Give her
Or
time
rather-
with Akko, I see.
Give Akko time. She will make that happen. And by the looks of things, she does. Because this is 5,000 words long.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Incidentally, out of the 3,000 works, only 73 ship Andrew and Akko, the one hetero pair.
That's kind of insane when you think about it.
Well, actually, to be fair, there is a second hetero pair, which is Frank and Lottie. So Frank is Andrew's best friend, and Lottie is Akko's best friend. And they kind of work.
Okay.
I don't know about how you felt, Grace, but I thought Frank and Lottie worked pretty well.
I thought they were sweet. He approached her properly and stuff after the
Yeah.
party incident.
Exactly. I'd ship them. I don't know who else I would ship Lottie with, aside from Frank, to be honest.
Probably Susie, but I don't. Nah.
I don't think Susie's into anyone.
No, yeah, she's her own. Like, unless they were a mushroom,
Mm-hmm.
a poisonous mushroom.
Exactly. I think she likes her mushrooms.
Yep. She hasn't met a fun guy yet.
Hey!
Oh
Or,
God!
Oh!
or a fun gal, but yeah.
Or a fun gal. Anyway.
In fact,
I
if you get many fun gals, they could be called an infection. A fun gal infection.
But... no.
Thank you, Nick.
You
I
are
have
most
here-
welcome.
By one orphan account, a witch's dilemma, stuck as a dating sim heroine.
Oh no.
Akko accidentally takes away her own magic ability, makes Chariot forget her previous career, and makes it so she's on the brink of getting expelled. After accidentally summoning a matchmaking wizard from a faraway magic land, she finds that the only way to get things normal is to focus on her romantic relationship.
Oh, of course it does.
Inspired by the anime Romantic Killer, which I've not seen. 7,000 words, pushing 8,000. Yeah. Akko is stuck as a dating sim protagonist.
Oh dear.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it kind of is. You'll say the wrong thing, and then the .png will be angry at you.
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't think I'd want to be stuck as a dating sim protagonist.
No, 100%.
Saying that, Nick, if you had to be trapped in a dating sim, because you've played a few now, which would you want to be trapped in?
I haven't played a few dating sims.
Yeah, you have.
I have. Well, I've played Monster Prom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've played... Oh! I went to... Fuck it. Never mind.
Played Stardew Valley.
Played Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Stardew. Yeah, that's fair enough. If we're dragging this back from the brink. Yeah, I guess I played Stardew Valley. I quite liked the setting and Abigail, my beloved. So
Fair play.
I guess I haven't played many dating sims. Stardew Valley is one of them. Monster Prom is another.
Fair enough. I thought
so-
you played more, to be fair.
I don't think there's anything wrong with living in Stardew Valley. You get your own plot of
No,
land, you
that's
can
true.
build it how you like.
Yeah,
You
this
can enter the mines. We crave the mines.
we crave the mines. Yes.
I mean, as long as farming is as easy as it is in the game.
I mean,
Because
if you're in
I've been
that
doing my
game-
garden and it's fucking brutal.
I hate gardening. I fucking hate gardening with a passion. But yeah.
Sorry, I just saw a fic that I'm confused by. Just by the number of people involved in it. So this is Andrew's World by Griffinage53. Griffinage_53. Characters include mostly Little Witch Academia types, but also Kate Bush
What?
Okay.
and the Royals.
I mean, it's knockoff England, isn't it?
That's true.
I'd love to say I see, but I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just like a guest appearance, sort of.
So this is a sequel to Little Witch Academia, except with Andrew as the protagonist, the lifetimes friends and foes of Andrew Hambridge and the Viscount Appleton.
Yeah. I suppose he would be meeting up with royal people and stuff because he is
And Kate
like.
Bush.
I don't know why Kate Bush necessarily, but she's a good singer.
I mean, it depends where he's wandering.
No, Jane.
Just setting it up. I can't hit those notes, but I know Grace can.
Oh god.
Tags on the series include British Boys, Fencing, Andrew Hambridge Supremacy, Kate Bush chapter titles, Platonic Diaco, Minor Dianaraco.
Is it Kate Bush chapter titles?
Some of them.
Some of them are, yeah.
I think.
I guess.
I don't actually know. I don't know many Kate Bush songs. Is Forward From Here one of her songs?
Again, I don't really know Kate Bush songs. This was one of the artists who I used to detest with a passion, and then realised later in life that, no, pretty good actually. So I just haven't started my Kate Bush journey yet.
The
So-
Kate Bush arc.
The Kate Bush arc, yeah.
That's what the kids call these things these days.
Oh, we have arcs now, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Afraid so.
What arc are you in?
I don't know.
What arc are you in, Grace?
Villain.
Villain.
Yeah.
Okay, never really got out of it, really.
No.
Yeah.
The second work in this, by the way, has the tag angsty British schoolboys punching each other. Which, yeah, that's a fairly common thing to happen.
Yep, absolutely. A lot of teen angst in British schools. Mm-hmm. And many schools around the world, I would have thought.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a lot of work in Andrew's World. And I'm very curious how Kate Bush gets involved
Yeah, fair
in
enough.
the Little Witch Academia universe. God, there's loads of them. Season 14.
Again, somebody's found their niche, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't
yeah.
think "And They Were Roommates" is one of her songs.
Really?
Oh, really? Hang on.
I said they're not.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah.
That's a shame. I would love it if Kate Bush did a song called "And They Were Roommates." That was just very subtly about women loving women.
It's probably running up that hill.
It sort of went over everyone's head in the 80s why it was called "And They Were Roommates," and then looking back, people are like, "Oh,
Yeah, like some oblivious person was just like, oh, I just learned the other day that this is about this, and somebody else being like, no, that was my awakening, you dumb motherfucker.
exactly."
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to make, if I get time, which I'm probably not going to do, I'd love to make the thumbnail for this like a fake Kate Bush album cover
Oh,
for the song "And They Were Roommates" by Kate Bush.
Just the Hounds of Love album with "And They Were Roommates" written at the bottom.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Kate Bush, if you're out there, please perform a song called "And They Were Roommates."
I'm sure there's tons of songs called "And They Were Roommates."
Right. I was going to open up Spotify and fact check
Yeah.
that because
Do
I thought
that,
it was
please.
doing the other thing. And they were
There are. Yeah.
roommates.
I think I found a song.
There's a song by somebody called Anna Managuchi. There's a playlist.
Okay.
There's audiobooks, because of course there is.
Yeah, I've got an. Oh, it's from the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack. That's why.
Oh, okay, I see.
That fit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a song from that.
There's a playlist.
Yeah, I'm having a listen to, and they were roommates.
No, there is a playlist, and it seems to be
Nah.
what I assume is either J-pop or K-pop. Weirdly,
Oh.
with some Coldplay in it.
Huh.
Britney Spears, Natasha Bedingfield. There's a bit of Queen in here. Fucking Istanbul,
aren't
not
K-pop.
Constantinople by They Might Be Giants.
That's definitely not K-pop.
I know. I was looking at all these titles which I didn't recognise, and I'm like, I'm not going to know what any of this is. But then it just goes, and then suddenly there's Toto's Africa.
Have you heard of this niche little band called Queen?
And I think I know what this is. I think somebody. This is like my absolute monster of a playlist. It started with a theme of sort of like chilled out songs to drive to, and it just became a place where I dump all the songs that I like.
That's fair.
And then Spotify can choose the same 15 songs to play at me when I hit shuffle until I'm sick of them. So, because that's what Spotify does.
Yeah, mine do to tender. I mean, I don't use Spotify, but I'm old school with my car. I burn CDs,
Yes.
and I started out trying to. My plan was to have just different CDs for different moods, but that hasn't happened. I've just made like one long CD that is like an hour long at this point.
Yes.
Um,
Because it do be
It's-
like that sometimes.
Exactly. And I try to kind of have it in some kind of logical sense, but I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm not paying for Spotify, so it keeps playing like Sabaton, The Last Stand as first thing every time I turn it on. Joke's on you, Spotify. I can listen to that song every fucking
I was
time.
going to say, what a song, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what a band. Fucking Sabaton are great.
Joke's on you, Sabaton. You're just making me motivated.
Okay, we should probably start wrapping up.
Yeah, I am getting kind of hungry.
That's fair.
I keep looking at that picture of the Philly cheesesteak and being like, oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. It was delicious. You
Yeah,
should
that's fair.
get yourself a chili fees
A,
steak.
a chili
That's
feast
not the-
steak.
Get a chili fees steak. They're delicious, even though I just
What
invented
type
them.
of cheese did they use in it?
I don't know.
American.
Yeah,
Goodyear, yeah, right?
I don't know. Let's look up cheesesteaks again. In the meantime, what have you guys learned today?
You up?
What have you learned today, you nerds?
I learned about.
Girls hot. Watch Naruto.
Girls are hot. Watch Naruto.
The lesbian wisdom.
I kind of want that to be the title of the episode. Girls are hot. Watch Naruto.
No, just girls hot. Watch Naruto.
Girls hot, watch Naruto. I see.
Yeah,
I was told to watch Naruto in this episode,
you were.
so
Description. I like that the wiki breaks down meat, bread, and cheese as like the three components.
Well, stuff like this matters. You know, it's
So the cheese, it could be American cheese, provolone, and cheese whiz.
cheese with. Oh right, okay. I
Provolone,
Oh,
that's
God.
the one.
yeah, I kind of know what cheese whiz is.
They're the most common cheeses in cheese steak, anyway.
okay.
The owner of Geno's, which is the one I was recommended, says, "We always recommend the provolone. That's the real cheese."
Yeah, that's the only one that does
Sorry, I read that wrong. We recommend the provolone. That's real cheese, Gromit.
Nice.
I wonder if it's provolone.
I have no idea. It probably is, but I'm reading. It reads like a medicine when I look at it written down.
Yeah, take
So
provolone.
I'm
today.
yeah. Ask your doctor if provolone is right for you.
Terms and conditions, side effects, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah, side effects may include sleepless nights, nightmares. Because that's what happens if
Exactly.
you eat cheese before bed, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
nightmares.
Provolone is
That sounds
Italian, so it probably is pronounced provolone. However, no.
Um,
So what have we learned today?
Well, by that logic, I'm right when I say hockage.
Yeah,
Hockage, yeah.
sure. Why not?
Provolone, hockage.
I will say that that if you pronounce it Hockage, like Hockage sounds like a kind of traditional game that was played in like the villages of rural Britain.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played a game of Hockage once.
it's like yeah.
That's why I walk the way I do.
I've learned how to. Well, I've learned that I need to go and look up the pronunciation of provolone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you also need to watch Little Witch Academia.
But by the sound
it-
of things, I do.
It will bring you joy.
Yeah, if I need joy brung in this, confusing day and age, then yes, I
Exactly.
think I need to watch Little Witch Academia.
It's one of those things that on paper probably wouldn't be your genre, but you would find it amusing and you would appreciate the lots of little references it has.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I see. Yeah.
It's the most British thing to come out of Japan.
In fact, no, the most British thing to come out of Japan, I think it was part of the Fairy Tale soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
Because
you're right. I
it's-
forgot about that.
Yeah, because it's literally just
Land of Hope and Glory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
played on an electric guitar.
The anime Fairy Tale just used Land of Hope and Glory in its soundtrack
Yeah.
on an electric guitar. Because it was briefly my ringtone. I thought it was a really good cover.
It does sound pretty good. If you haven't heard it, Grace, I'll send you it. It's
Okay.
a good one.
Alright, well I still think Little Witch Academia has thought more about
Oh,
how
yeah,
they're going to make
like,
theirs more British.
It's
than
authentically
Fairy Tale.
British. It almost feels like Aardman were consulted on how to make this feel British.
Okay.
Also for some of the comedy as well, it is
Yeah.
very Wallace and Gromit humour. Some
Oh,
of it.
absolutely.
The rest of it feels a little bit like Animaniacs sometimes.
I see. No, not a bad thing, to be fair, from what I
No.
can remember of
No.
Animaniacs, yeah.
It's all a love letter.
It is very amusing.
I have not changed my shipping preferences. I didn't expect to. Because
No.
Dayako is a core ship for me.
That's fair.
Up there with Kurosami. Anything else we want to talk about before we go?
Devastated I could not find an Echo.
Yeah,
Commander
that
fic.
was surprising. Because I
Consider
ship
when
them
I-
too.
When I was into this when it first came out, there were fan fictions about them that I was reading, but I have not been able to find them.
Oh no, so they've disappeared.
So they are lost from the archive.
Like Tears in the Rain.
I know. All right.
Sorry, it sounded like that's where you were going with this.
Oh, boy.
I don't know where they've gone. I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
I hope
There
so.
will be. There will be. I suppose that now we've arrived at the end of the episode. Brief mention, like literally a brief mention. May have should have done this at the beginning. I listened to my first 2 episodes of the Magnus Archive
Yes.
in a
Yeah.
callback to our
Find it.
previous episode. Okay, so I'll explain what went on. I have detailed in this podcast before that my house, specifically my back bedroom, may or may not be haunted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on my own. I'm doing a few little jobs in back bedroom. I thought, right, I'll put on the Magnus Archives and I'll see what all the fuss is about. And like, I started listening to it. It activated my fight or flight response. Like, there's this very sort of measured delivery, talking about this creepy thing happening, and I felt the hairs on the back of my neck starting to stand up. And thinking, oh my god, and like the sound design's really good. I was sort of like I thought I was hearing noises in the other room, so I went to check. I had my phone in my pocket while I was listening, as I often do, and I went to check, and the noises were continuing, and they sounded like they were coming from the back bedroom now, like they switched. And like I paused it, it's like, oh fuck, it's on the soundtrack. It was utterly amazing. I want to listen to more of it.
I'm excited for you to experience the Magnus Archives for the first time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do like a couple of episodes a week, sort of,
You should.
savor it. Yeah,
It's very good.
it is.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll shit your pants.
A bit of a tagline for this show, really.
Oh yeah, no, I've stolen that phrase from you before,
Yeah,
and I'm happy to use that as the tagline for our show.
you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll shit your pants.
Guaranteed, in every episode, I've hidden the brown note.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, just the idea of that is just hiding the brown note in episodes.
Oh, I mean,
Like-
if only it was proven to work,
like-
you know.
We're just chatting along, and then just suddenly, that set me off.
Oh god.
And what did you think of this fic? Oh no!
It's just a worse version of Grifter's Bone, isn't it?
What's
Oh.
that?
The Magnus episode where there's a band called Grifter's
Oh,
Bone,
yeah.
and basically
Yeah.
they play a strange music that makes people go mad and their ears bleed,
Yeah.
but it's you just hitting the fucking ground. There's a podcast you should never ever listen to. If they turn up, they'll make you shit.
Statement of the
What do you
mysterious podcast that makes you shit yourself. Recorded by Jonathan Sims, head archivist. I'm so immature.
I think our what are they called? Like the eye and the spiral,
Yeah.
and I think ours would be the shite, maybe. No, the shart. Brilliant.
The shart.
It would be the shart.
The
Yeah,
sharp.
The 15th fear. Sharting
Yeah, the
yourself
fear.
in public.
the shart. Yes.
Elias Bouchard.
Elias Bouchard. Oh, we were doing so well. We were
Elias
doing so highbrow.
Pouchard.
Elias Pooh. More like
Hey.
Elias Pouchard, am I right?
Imagine that in
Okay.
John Sims's voice. Honestly.
More like Elias Pouchard, am I right? Statement ends. I can't do a
Yeah.
Jonathan
But
impression.
yeah, Little Witch Academia.
Yes. Don't lose your yay.
Yeah. Don't lose your yay.
what? No, yeah.
And honestly, all Studio Trigger stuff's fantastic. We'll probably talk about more of it in future. I personally think Nick would be a fan of BNA,
B&A.
but that's a brand new animal. It's like Little Witch Academia, but they're all furries.
Wow.
And yet you continue to call me
I-
out. Honestly.
I don't think they would be that good because near the end they skipped loads of episodes because they
Yeah.
ran out of budget and just tied it all up and it was shit.
Oh, I think that was because of COVID, to be fair.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
that's a
Yeah, but budget also.
that's a shame.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was definitely more planned, and there was a character arc that got maybe we should do BNA in the near future, because we never got a good ending to that, and maybe the authors will help us out with that.
Yeah, maybe they've written one.
Yeah, let me just have a quick look.
So if I Google BNA, I get the British Newspaper Archive.
It's not that one.
Nice.
Oh boy, okay. BNA,
Brand
brand
new
new.
Imagine if there was a crossover between Brand New Animal and the British newspaper archive.
There's only 400 works in BNA.
Okay, so who we got? We've got
Aw.
a Tanuki, a wolf.
Yep. Oh, the wolf's great. The wolf, he's a private detective. He's very edgy.
I see.
He's having a great time. I would describe it as if Zootopia weren't cowards,
Right, okay.
but not in a porn way.
Oh, there's also the British Neuroscience Association.
Them too.
Oh, yeah. But that, dear listener, is a story for another day.
Also, she's not a raccoon, she's a tanuki.
Yeah, Tanuki.
He
Oh,
said
sorry.
Tanuki.
Yeah.
My bad. I've misheard you, and also that's kind of a twist as the show goes on.
Well, she's
'Cause
not a
she's-
raccoon, she's a Tanuki.
Yeah, because
Okay.
tanukis have supernatural powers.
Yes, I do remember that from
Mm-hmm.
where this podcast takes us occasionally.
And magical testicles, but she doesn't have the magical testicles
Right. Okay.
because she's a lady.
Yeah, she's just a shapeshifter.
That's the one. Yeah. Maybe we'll look into that as a very brief thing. But there's only 300 works. Anyway, time to call it there. It's been fun. If you enjoyed listening to us, good. I'm tired too.
It's the end of the week and the start of a new one.
It's the end of the week, and I need a bath.
Yes, I need some food.
So, and with that, good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.